What's up, y'all? This is Country Bands. Welcome to the Hillbilly Bullshit podcast, the Billy Bullshit podcast.
There we go. Hell yeah, we're beat it. Go.
Y'all know what it is.
Yeah. Y'all know
I'm
what it is.
Ozzy.
We in there. I'm
This is
Hickory
Hickory
Short.
Billy.
And this is T Runs over here.
Hell
What
yeah.
up,
Welcome
y'all?
to the Crazy Train, boys. Welcome to the
Hell
Crazy
yeah.
Crazy Train.
Choo choo. Choo choo,
Choo
motherfuckers.
choo. Yes, sir. Let's get it
T
going.
Runs, you're our honored guest of the night, man. Tell us about yourself. Tell us how you got your music name, what got you started in music. Let's start with that before I hit you with 20 questions.
Alright, right on. Well, so the music name came from some of my boys back that exactly it all started at the same time. I mean, back in the day, I ran with one of my homie D Blaze, Devin. I grew up in a small town called Barrington. Like one stoplight, one gas station. Might miss that shit if you blink. A couple times
yeah.
we did. You know what I'm saying? Going through. But yeah,
Fuck
it was
that
great.
stuff,
I was
son.
10, 11 years old, and really the environment that I was in to start my music, he was heavy into hip hop. He studied, he was reading all the time. He knew facts off the head about artists as a young kid. Like, he educated me a lot, and his parents, rest his mother's soul, and Mike, they were so just accepting and inviting of the culture that they let us flourish with that. So as a young kid, I was over there all the time listening to all these, and they'd bring some homies over and they'd be rapping, and he had a studio, and they're like, spit some bars, and him and Jay Briggs had me in there, and we did. That's how I started writing and stuff. So, and me and my homie, we were doing shit for years, and I hope one day he gets back to it. But it's something. That's when I started back 10, 11 years old, and it was just that bond that I was always there. I was always around them recording, and that was something that it gave me that area to release and vent all that shit I was going through. And
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Hell
I
yeah.
definitely did not have an accepting family of hip hop culture.
yeah, so
You know what I'm
that's
saying? My dad threw my first rap CD out the window, and I had to ride my bicycle down the road and go get it out the ditch.
Yep, and that's how my family was at home, for sure. My stepfather was like, fuck, you be a rapper now? He's like, and was always just an asshole, he's like, this is how we do it. And, it took me a long time to grow up and just see, like, it's okay to do things that you enjoy. Right? And that's where
Yep.
it comes from. So those homies my name's Taylor Runyons. So T Runs, that all came really quick. They're like, you should be T Runs, dog.
Hell yeah.
And I was like, I don't know, that sounds pretty silly. But when I got back to music, I was like, it's fucking T Runs, That was the homies. It was set in stone before it was set in stone, for sure.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. So how'd you come up with Mindful Aliens? Tell us about Mindful Aliens.
So Mindful Aliens is my new productions. It's actually registered now with the Music Association.
ASCAP, right?
Yup, and beyond that, Mindful Aliens, I'm actually a distributor as well of the codes and all that stuff. So that's very cool. I can now, go through. I can.
You basically be your own
finalize-
distributor if you want.
Yes, exactly. And Mindful Aliens, like, I walk around, I always feel a little, you got to be mindful of everything. So many people are going through stuff nowadays, and there's fucking a million different walks of life. There's
That's so true.
billions of perspectives, you know what I'm saying? So along the path, I'm
So
always
true,
going to
it's
be
so
mindful
true.
of everybody. And I've always felt alienistic, you know what I'm saying? And I'm always find myself on a cloud in space somewhere, like, whoa, what did we just find here?
I mean, shit, yeah. Since I've known you, I've definitely seen that side. You know what I'm saying? I met you probably, that was just back in October, right?
A little bit before October, but
Yeah,
yep,
September,
doing some
something like
shows
that.
together, Yep, fuck
Yep.
yeah. Met you at a show and
See
then
the alien side come out a little more every time we hang out.
yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm down with my fucking nature, bro. I love my earth, and we all came from.
He's got some hippie in him too, is what he's trying to say. So
Yeah.
that's why we get along.
Facts.
There's a lot to this mindful alien for sure. So
Yeah,
that's where
yeah.
all that came from. I mean, I just
I
always
like
being
that.
mindful, And, you know, we always see from a different perspective, and you got to be alienistic to see all of them, you know what I'm saying?
It fits you too,
Mhm.
dude. Like, I know the first
Yeah.
time I seen you perform and everything, you stuck out like a sore thumb from everybody else at the
Fuck
show,
yeah.
and that's a good thing. Like, not in a bad way, in a good way. You
My
did your
dog.
own thing.
No,
You were
no,
different,
I appreciate
and I
it for
liked
sure.
it.
Hell yeah.
Like,
I
you're one
try
of the
to be,
only,
you know?
like, you, Simpkin Heights, and obviously Hickorbilly. I couldn't tell you the names of anybody else that
Oh,
performed
yeah.
the first time I
Simpkin
came
Heights
down there.
gets in there for sure.
Yeah.
Like, but you know, you had that. Okay, I'm gonna remember this guy. Plus, you
Hell
Right.
freestyled
yeah,
for
I
like
appreciate
15 minutes while the DJ was saying it was dope. You know?
Yeah, it was dope as
Hey,
fuck.
yeah, that was a good one too. I
Oh,
tried to
yeah.
do that once in a while. I did some bullshit too. I just did one at Max Bar, and I was like, "Stop!" Right? I was like, "I'm gonna stop." Everybody, I told them that. I was like, "I'm sorry." It
No,
was
that one
awful.
you just did at the album release was fire though.
Yeah, that one was.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were freestyling at first. You know what I'm saying? Because I think I was out smoking, and I walked in when you started,
Look,
and I was
this
like, "Damn,
man
I ain't
had
heard
a
this one
song.
yet."
Bro, and
This man
then
had
I
a song
forgot
that
my
was done. You
country
forgot the
song.
verse. You forgot
Oh
one
my
of the
Yeah, I
verses.
remember
to one
that.
of your
Yup.
songs.
That's
And
what
he's
it
like,
was.
I forgot the verse, but I'm gonna freestyle. He killed it.
Dude.
Still killed the whole verse. He's like, this is
Hell
not
yeah.
what you're gonna hear on the recorded version. But you
Freestyling's
know,
an art form too.
Bro, I
And
was so sad. I was
freestyling
like
really is an
standing there
art
like,
form.
I was so excited to do this.
Yeah,
I
you're
was
right.
like, I can't believe I forgot. Like, this is the one I was most excited to do for Hickorbilly's fucking
Oh yeah.
album release party. I was like, I wanted to sing my country song, and I fucked
Yeah.
that up. That was so funny, dog. I was dying. It was great.
Hey, you
Good
made it
time.
work, though.
It's
That
not
shit
really a
was fire.
fuck up
Yeah,
because
it
you
was.
were able to save it.
Yeah, we made
And,
so.
and
You
people
know,
remember
it's not
that, too.
really
Like,
a fuck
honestly,
up,
that
though.
might have been.
What
I
is
would almost
something from
coordinate
nothing?
some shit like that.
Something
Yeah, my bad,
from
guys. I forgot I'm a
nothing.
freestyle, but I can't freestyle for shit. So you should
It's
definitely.
an
be
art
on,
form.
Beer Chug and Bob's
Freestyling
Rap Olympics.
takes some doing.
Hell
You
yeah.
have to
That's
really
what I'm saying. Like,
practice it. Like, I've got a friend that can really freestyle well, but he works on it. Like, I mean, that's his style as opposed to
Yeah.
other artists. And I also noticed when I got into rapping for an audience, writing for a stage, I lost the freestyling some because I got used to basically writing performance songs. It's because there's a
Right.
big difference but
oh yeah,
between
hook verse,
fire
hook verse, it's
fire
structured.
bars and it's
Yeah.
also repetitive and easily engageable with by the audience. Not
Yeah.
a song that's bar after bar after bar. The audience
Right.
can't really do much with it because they're not rappers. So other artists are like, "Oh, he's feeling it." But people watching
Right.
you perform one hook and a short verse, hook and another hook and another hook, because that's what they can remember. So I started
Right.
losing that freestyling style because I was focused on trying to write songs for the radio, for the stage. So it gets, yeah, that's interesting. Freestyling's really an art form, man. That shit is an art.
Yeah, I mean, I used to always say I don't freestyle, I can't freestyle, and then I did a studio session with a buddy. It was the first time I did a studio session with someone, and I punched in twice on a song, didn't write anything down, so I didn't look at it as a freestyle. And he's like, "Motherfucker, you just freestyled that whole song. You just stopped once."
That's a freestyle. You didn't write nothing
You know what I
down.
mean? So,
He's
yeah.
right.
Like, okay, so I'm actually talking about "Welcome to the
Yeah.
Six," the first song on my EP. That was 2 takes.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't write any of that shit down. I heard that beat from Dub, like the day he dropped it, and was like, "Oh, I need this exclusive." I was like, "This is my beat right here. I need this bitch."
See, that's what's
Hit him
interesting.
up and was like, "Dub, I want this."
That's
off the website.
interesting.
What you
I've
need?"
got used. Yeah. See, I've got used to really punching in 30, 40 times a song. Like when you see songs that I've done, bro, there's 19
Yeah.
layers to that motherfucker. There's 24 punch ins, there's the ad libs, the plug-ins, the keywords,
I
the
don't know how y'all
fucking
can
dubbing
Yeah,
up
it
the
suck
verse.
punches.
It depends on the
That'll
fucking.
kill me,
It
but
depends
I'm
on the
trying to-
song for me though. I got some. I'm trying to think. There was another one I just did.
Because I try to, when
I'd be
record
writing
it,
like
I'm
that, yeah.
like, I want to be able to perform this bitch.
No, see, I can still perform,
So-
but it sounds better when you're recording. I actually started doing it because I saw Upchurch talking about it. And he was like, I can perform every one of my songs all the way through. That's not the issue. But
But
when
it's
I'm
those
recording,
high
I'm doing
hits.
a curated fucking art. I want it to sound as
Yup.
independent. It sounds better if I stop. and
He's
set.
right.
So I was like, I got a couple songs that I did that are like that. Like I just sent one to Dub recently that was like, the one verse was like fucking, I think 15 different fucking tracks. You know what I'm saying?
I got too many variables.
That's how that's my style.
Because I can't get the same. Because, yeah, I feel you. You do
That's
want
what
to
I
make
do.
that flow. You want it to sound right how it's supposed to with those bars coming in and out.
Then you learn breath control. Then you learn breath control and learn how you sound. So you really learn to play with one voice. That's really part of it is when you say cut and then you have to come back in with energy. Yep. You have to be able to match your own energy.
That was
Yep,
actually,
exactly.
The first time I went to the studio, or like a real studio, I didn't know shit about any of that. And it was actually with Mills. Shout out Mills. We got him coming on the podcast in a couple weeks too.
Shout out.
Fucking,
Shout out.
He was the one I was recording Country Boys, and I was like, I think I did try to do the whole song in one take or maybe 2 takes or something like that. And he was like, man, that song sounded fire. That was really good, but I think you should break it up. He said, take some breath
That's
breaks
what I-
here,
yup.
here, and here, wherever you
Break
feel
it up.
comfortable, and we can make it
Yep.
sound better. And I was like, all
Yes,
right.
sir.
I'm looking at him like, you don't mind that? He's like, no,
That's
that's what most
right.
people do. That's what I'm used to.
When somebody's already worked with it, yeah, that
Right.
it does. Yep, they can make it sound. And it's
That's what I do,
manipulated
yeah.
Yep, exactly. And then, yeah, we could spin it.
See, but I didn't know shit about that, which is also why, like, I had like 30, 40
It's
songs
an
on
art,
YouTube
What?
before I officially released a song that I deleted because I was recording them at
And-
home with no producer. I didn't know what I was doing, and that was part of it too.
You
because I was
have
trying
to get
do
your
the whole thing
songs
in one
mixed
take.
and mastered. You need them
Right.
mixed and
And I didn't
mastered,
know-
even
I
if
didn't know
it's
shit
done
about
in
that then. I literally
one take.
bought a mic
Or
and
if it's
laptop and
100
shit and
takes.
was like, I'm gonna do it.
I hear you, but isn't there a
No, yeah.
huge difference
That's why I
between a
deleted all
mixed
those, man.
mastered track and a muddy ass? Exactly. And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
when you're on performing, bro, the mixed
cut out a little
mastered
bit, man.
version really, bro, it's just amazing to be able to have your tracks mixed, mastered. There's
Dude.
level of like professionalism that you can hear in it.
Oh, for sure.
Like
Yeah, I was blown away the first time I saw
a real studio is a whole nother ball game. Yeah,
Yeah, huge shout out to
exactly.
Doug
Going to a
30,
real
Doug.
studio with
Shout out to Doug
engineers.
30.
Yeah.
Shout out Stay Beat Studios, Columbus.
Hell yeah.
Stay Beat,
You
33rd,
got any
all
more
of them,
shout-outs
all
coming
of the
up? We're
studios.
doing shout outs, might as well run them.
Shout outs right now. Shout out to
Run 'em.
Ryan S. Solo. That's my dog that we're doing. And shout out
Yeah.
to his company, Fuck You Pay Me Entertainment. He's the one I'm doing 13 states, 13 months with right now. We're on this tour.
Yeah,
Fucking hopping
Yeah.
out over the U.S. right quick.
shout out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, we had to. I just squeezed this in for sure because we about to go hop on that plane. We're going to Tampa tonight. Shit, leaving Michigan.
Yeah,
real
get
quick.
lit.
Fucking 30-some degrees
Get
still
lit.
up here, and it's about to be
Yeah.
at least
Turn up,
70-something,
turn
but
up,
I got my
yeah,
shorts
turn
on
up.
under these pants. I'm about to fucking be like, boom.
And talk your shit.
That's it.
Yeah, talk
Yeah,
your
so-
shit. Talk your shit.
Fuck
Yeah.
it, it's gonna be dope. We're traveling Florida too. We're starting down in Miami, going up to Tampa. Fucking gonna
Yeah.
go see one of my homies.
Miami's
that I collabed
beautiful.
with at the Moss Fest. Yeah, Miami. I actually haven't
Hell
been
yeah.
to Miami since I was like 12.
You say
So, I mean,
Mossfest?
it's been a long.
Bro,
Yeah, Moss.
it's
Okay.
one of my
Huge
favorite
shout out.
cities.
All across? Are they the ones that go all like do the fucking a show in
Yeah.
every big city? Yeah, I
So
did one of
that's
those, bro.
something that, yeah,
I did
one of
I'm
those.
glad. It was dope. So at the Moss Fest, I had so much exposure, so many artists.
won the one in
met.
Columbus
That was the
last year.
start. Did you? I went to
I
Georgia,
did.
Atlanta, Georgia. It was dope. We should tap in and go to one of the events together, bro. show up as
I
a
was
squad.
supposed to go to a big one, like after I won the one in Columbus, but I just didn't do it. I entered
Right.
Rich Regal's competition like right after that because I was like, oh fuck, if I won that one, I could probably win this one, and I won that one too. It worked out nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out Country
that's
Bands.
right.
He was one of the judges on Rich Regal's.
Hey.
Yeah, that's right, I was, yeah.
Earlier, you need to. You should definitely enter Beer Chugging Bob's Rap Olympics. I for real think you win that shit,
Yes.
bro.
Fuck yeah, I'd be down with it. Yeah.
Well, as a
I'll hit up Bob
freestyler, you
about
have a
it. Shout
chance.
out Beer Chugging Bob. That's what he's doing though. It's like a
Beer
what
chugging
he's
Bob,
gonna do is
you
give
know,
everybody
he's the
the
man.
beat. He's gonna give everybody the beat like 30 minutes before, so because some people can't freestyle.
Oh.
Give everybody a
Whoa,
chance
whoa,
to run
whoa, whoa,
yourself
whoa,
like
whoa!
that.
Wait, no, no, no,
That's
no.
what he
That's
told
not
me.
Wait a minute.
fair.
Oh shit.
No,
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 I'm
no.
gonna eat that competition alive.
Fuck
Bro,
that.
no, wait a
Fuck
minute.
that. That's
Now
not a
hold up. You
freestyle
get
then.
30
Fuck
minutes. Bro, I'm eating that's not a
That's
free
all-
I'm eating that whole shit.
That's
Last
what
I
I'm
talked to him,
saying.
because
Oh, I'm
he
eating
was
that whole
looking, he
shit.
was trying to get people to sponsor it with beats, and he's gonna put like a beat that everybody
I'm
writes
eating
to,
on that.
and
30
whoever wins
minutes?
the competition wins the beat at the end.
But that's not a
first time
freestyle.
actually
like
sponsored.
that.
The whole thing's supposed to be a freestyle.
I like that. Shout out.
That's what he
Shout
said,
out.
and then-
Hickabilly sponsoring. Shout out.
Well, that's weak as
Yep.
fuck. What's the point
Damn,
in
I
that?
mean, that's what he said he was gonna do. Last I
Yeah.
talked to him,
No,
about it,
that-
that was
That's just a cipher.
Odd
then.
job.
Then it's
I'm-
not a
I'm with
freestyle
you.
Competition. It's
Odd job. It's a
then.
cipher. Odd job. It's a cipher or like a.
I think that's why he
I'm
called
with
it,
Odd
that's why he
Job
called it
with
the
this
Rap
one.
Olympics and not a freestyle.
Rap Olympics cipher. Or yeah.
I
no
hear you.
freestyle. Let's just
That
do
makes
It
sense.
was
Yeah.
supposed to be like a
Yeah.
rap battle, like fucking.
He changed it up
Like-
though, 'cause I was
like
talking
some
about
8 Mile
it,
shit.
not enough
Like some
people
8
wanna
Mile
fucking-
shit.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like some 8 Mile
Right,
shit.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
damn.
And that shit. I'm
Well,
Well,
that's
damn.
okay.
That's right.
I'm
Well,
coming
damn.
We'll
way
tell him he's
harder.
got. We'll tell him he's got to do a freestyle episode too. We'll be like, do one like that, do one as
Yeah.
freestyle.
That'll go hard.
Regardless.
The freestyle
We should've
episode
got-
will go nuts. Where
We
they,
should-
yeah,
we should see
they
what Bob's doing.
they
Send
they
him a
hit
link
play
real
when
quick.
you're on stage.
I don't know what Bob's doing.
Oh, you
Hold
see
up.
that, though?
Well,
Ha!
hit him with the link and say hop on if you ain't doing shit.
You know what I'm saying though?
Still on?
That
Oh,
for
yeah.
real, a real freestyle competition is they hand you the that mic,
The mic.
and then you get on
Yup.
stage and they
Hey.
play the beat, and you got to
They
go
do
right.
those.
There's their half-hour warm-up.
Yeah, we're starting to do those more down in Jackson. A homie of mine.
Yep.
What you sipping on TV? What you sipping
Shout out
on
Tainted
in
Smooth.
Jackson? Yep, Tainted Smooth has
Shout
been putting on
out,
freestyle
shout out.
ciphers. They were sick. I
Mhm,
attended
shout
a
out.
couple. Some awesome artists are going out to those, so those are awesome for sure. And then
Hell yeah.
one more big shout out as well as Art Interactive. That's but we do these full moon events, bro. We're about to start doing
That sounds
them
cool.
in 2 cities at a time. Artists come, so a bunch of different people that make art. Everybody comes and brings their talents, brings the things that they are passionate about, shares that. It's about
Hell yeah.
art, education, and appreciation. So
Hell
it's
yeah.
awesome.
That's
It's
a good
wonderful
message.
Environment.
That's a good message.
Yep, every month has
Art
been getting better and
appreciation. I
better.
like that.
Yep, we do a bunch of donations.
I like
we did
that.
Donations for we raised a bunch of blankets for the homeless, over 200 blankets. Filled a bunch of backpacks for kids going back to school, and then we.
And y'all are in
with the
Michigan,
refugee
correct?
development.
Y'all are in Michigan.
Yep.
Based
Doing
out
And y'all are
in
in Michigan, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So it's really
that-
so those blankets saved a lot of people's lives. Those blankets
Yeah,
saved lives. It
exactly.
got so
Yep,
cold
you're
up,
damn right.
up. You
Because it
were
was
saving
freezing,
lives
bro.
over there. Yeah, you
sir,
were
it was a
saving
wonderful
lives
thing that
over
they
there.
did. It was
It's a wonderful
for
thing.
sure.
You were saving lives.
And then that
Yeah,
big
you were
event
saving
we're
lives.
gonna throw down in Kentucky is that I'm gonna do. We're gonna bring Art Interactive partially into that because that one down there I was telling all y'all about. That's we're gonna have Rich Regal down there, Kelsey Lynn, Stormy Lee,
Yeah, I'll
and
be
we're gonna
there.
rent out. Yup, Hicker Billy Short. We're gonna rent
All
out
three
the
of those
Thompson
people are
House,
super dope
holding up
artists
the
to go
fucking
check out
Tommy
too.
Gun. Yep. So we're gonna rent that out, and that's gonna be a drive for children going back to school because it's gonna be in August. So everybody that brings a donation is gonna get $10 off their ticket. So it's gonna.
Rich
be dope. So we're
Eagle's
gonna-
awesome artist. Go check him out.
Oh, yeah. We actually got
Awesome
him coming
artist. Go
on
check him
next
out.
week.
Stormy Lee, go check her out.
Yeah,
Rich
definitely.
Regal's coming on the podcast next week.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
so
Rich
y'all,
Regal.
y'all be able to tap in with him then. For
Shout
sure,
out
'cause
Rich
that'll
Regal.
be
Shout
dope.
out Regal.
Yeah,
He's
for
the
sure.
richest
Yes, sir.
Appreciate all the
That'll be a
experience
good
and
event, bro.
Richest of Regals.
The richest
Oh, yeah, it's
of
gonna be
Regals.
fire.
He
It's
runs
be
is
a
gonna have fun
Thompson
down there, boy. You, yeah,
Hell,
T, you
we
gonna
went
kill it down there.
and performed a couple weeks ago. We went to the Thompson House, and that's why I was like, bro, this venue's dope. I talked to him. I was like, what do I gotta do to, like, who do I talk to? I'm renting this. They had it just the upstairs. I was like, we're renting this whole mansion. We're gonna do it just like Mossfest, bro. I'm inviting every artist I've met in all these states. that
I've
was
been
at
there.
Winter.
Thompson House, isn't
So-
that where
Home of the
Odd
Tommy
Job?
Gun.
Didn't
Didn't you and I perform there at Thompson House?
I
You
have
and I
not
have been to
performed
Thompson.
at Thompson House yet, but I've been there. But I have not performed there.
I
dope.
have.
It's
Okay,
dope.
I performed there. I know. No, that's a cool venue. It is.
Yeah, it's
There's the
fire.
upstairs lounge, and then you go down the stairs, and in the basement there's the stage.
All of it. We're
Right?
doing upstairs. We're doing
Yep.
downstairs.
I've
The
been-
whole middle floor is gonna be vendors.
Yep, Thompson
We're
House
gonna
is
run
fire.
two
It's fire.
stages.
It's fire.
Yep. It's
Yup,
gonna be lit
Yup.
for sure.
That's-
So
yeah, no,
everybody
that's a good
definitely
venue.
tap in.
That's a good venue.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Odd Job, you should
That's
try to
a
get on
good
that show.
venue.
They got some slots open.
Oh
I
yeah, we got
performed
a
it.
bunch
Yeah.
of slots because, like I said, I'm trying to bring 50 to. We have slots because we're running 2 stages and it's a 13-hour venue. We're gonna have multiple
I'll jump on
headliners.
that damn shit. Fuck it.
Yep.
I'll
yeah,
jump
we got
on.
sponsorship.
Fuck it. Me
packages
and
that
Odd
do
Job can
everything.
fucking roll. Me and Odd
I'll
Job
send
can
you
head
his
on down
number
there
when
then.
we get done.
Do you want to, Odd Job?
I'm down.
Do you want to roll with me, Odd
People
Odd
can
Job?
partner
Do you want to
up on
roll with me?
Sponsorship packs. We got a
Yes,
bunch
sir.
of
Let's do
things
it.
going.
Run it.
So
Let's
it'll
do
be
it,
dope
Odd
for
Job.
Sure.
Country Band and Odd Job will be
Do we know
pulling
when
up
it's gonna
to the
be
Thompson
yet?
House.
Hell yeah, it'll be sick. What'd you say?
Do we know when the date is yet?
That's right.
I'm
When's the
gonna
date?
call on Stormy Lee and Kelsey Lynn to let me know when they're
Okay.
good for. Rich Regal's
Okay,
wide
perfect.
open, he said. So as soon as I get the confirmation from them, I'm booking it. I did email Dax's booking agent, but I have not heard anything back. So I was gonna wait to hear from them, but I don't think I'm gonna hear back from them. They're like, I ain't
Dax
never
is
heard
the
your
one
name
with the
before,
song
so that-
Dear Alcohol and
Yeah,
looked into the
yeah,
devil's
bro.
eyes.
Dax
I've
is
seen
fire.
the devil.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
I've never
I've never
heard your
seen
name.
God's
That was a
eyes, but
shot
I've
in
seen the
dark,
devil's that
but
well.
I tried, bro.
Hey, you gotta try. You
I
know
was
what I'm
like,
saying?
he was like, dude, you're trying to throw something big together. I got Dax's information right here, and I was like, fucking bet. And
How
we
big do
also
you want
do
it to
have
be,
another
bro?
big headliner. I'm hoping pops out to there.
You can hook-
Let's believe I'm in
you can hook-
contact with. So that'd be sick.
If you want, you can holler at me when this episode's done. But a headliner filmed a music video at my farm recently, and I said he and I clicked low key. I can give
Okay.
you some info too. He's and
Okay.
he's Dax big. You can ask Dustin. I actually had a big rapper film here.
Yeah, he's huge.
Well, yeah, message me with that right away.
He's
'cause
big.
What I would like to do is do 3
I will.
headliners throughout the day.
I'm gonna
And
hit
that
you up
way
with it when we're
there's
done.
Multiple,
Yeah,
you know,
hey, that's
spots
what I was
for,
gonna say.
that way everybody's trying to be there all day. That way
Yeah.
all the artists
Perfect. I'll
that
hit you
come
up when
from
we're done
out
then,
of
yeah.
state, also, all of these small artists that try to get on here, that way they have the exposure as well. It's not just going to be a networking
Yeah.
opportunity. We're going to have exposure.
You have
There's
real
gonna be
life
a
fans in the
sick-ass
building to
lighting
listen.
Crew, fucking LED screens on, like it's going to be some dope shit. So it'll be great production
Nice.
value. And it's going to be.
Well,
I
then
got
holler
high
at
hopes
me
for
when
this
we're
for
done
sure.
recording this, and I'll hit you up with
Hell yeah.
some good info there.
Yeah.
And I've got you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got you.
Both of them. Yeah, all of them. Like,
Yep.
fuck. Shit, yeah. No, we're trying to make this big. And then, yep. So we're doing that drive as well for back to school. Half of the proceeds are going to stay with the Kentucky communities right there in Newport.
Hell yeah.
And then half of the proceeds will come back to the Lansing area where Arch Interactive we're based out of. And at that point, depending on the amount of proceeds, we'll be distributing to the because I'm local to Mount Pleasant region, so we're gonna distribute throughout the state and do what we can with what we got for sure.
So you're really big into trying to give back to the community, aren't you? That's something that it seems like you've been called to do. It seems like you have this, I guess, calling to like give back. Could you explain that more?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel that. I was in a spot where I was hurting really bad just a little over a year ago. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much started over and with nothing, everything that I could fit in my car type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was something that, I mean, I got injured as well at the time. So, like, legally, it was hard to get a job again because I had these restrictions. And I had always been, you know, the person I am. So that didn't keep me down. I always found work. I always made work. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard. I do see where it's hard sometimes for people. And sometimes, I mean, things are taken for granted a lot. And so, I mean, you got to help where the help is accepted and the help is appreciated. And regardless, everybody sometimes just needs that word, that message, that shout out, that love, you know, whether it's just a handout or a yo, what up?
You're absolutely
you know,
right.
Still out
You're
here, you know what I'm saying?
absolutely right.
So,
Yes,
and
good
sometimes
man. You're
nobody
absolutely right.
fucking, you know, definitely.
Definitely, bro. So, if you don't mind me, I guess, asking, when you said that you have kind of been through it, is that part of the inspiration for the music then? Like, where do you draw inspiration from?
For inspiration for what exactly? The music or just in general?
Music. Or, well,
Uh,
musically and then in
so
both of them
all
then.
around.
Answer them.
Yeah. I was to say for music, I mean, I've been like I said, I've been writing since I was 10. Like it came to me then, and like it always stuck in a sense. I never like, even though I didn't ever. There was a good decade plus. Like I didn't write anything. I didn't put anything down, but I still like whether it was a poem in my head, whether it was a message I'm trying to just put into words. You know, I've always thought of myself as very lyrical. Um, I love, you know, I, you know, I don't know. In a sense that I just love using my words, and there's a lot of things that can happen, and a lot of ways that things can be portrayed, and a lot of ways that, uh, I mean, it also all just derives from the way that we're putting that message out there, in a sense, and not only that, as long as we're standing by our actions as well. So, I mean, the musical part of it has stuck. It's always been something that pulled me. It was my coping method. It was my inspiration to pull myself out of that dark place no matter where I was at. And even at my lowest points, there was never a point in my life that I didn't give somebody love, because I was inspired the whole way to realize, like, you know, even
And that's real
everybody's
shit
got
right
worse.
there. That's
There's
real.
always somewhere.
And that's
Somebody's got it
real.
fucking far worse, bro. You know that. Like,
Right.
I'm so blessed. I'm blessed
And that's
that I
real
had a
shit.
car. I'm blessed that I had something. I'm blessed that I had
Amen.
clothes. I'm blessed I wasn't on these streets. You know what I'm saying? I see so many
Amen.
people out there.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it's like
Amen.
they would die for an
Absolutely.
opportunity to have a fucking ounce of what we got. So it's I never the inspiration also
And that's
comes
on
from
everything.
the fact
Yes,
that
sir.
I never want to waste the opportunity that I have at hand. You know what I'm saying? I never want to take this chance. I never want to take that and just fucking squander it, because I can change lives. We can all change lives. And it's just by showing people this inspiration right here. That little bit of drive that just kept me going, you know, even though I didn't have a place like it. I kept coming. Every week I built back from something.
Preach,
And
brother.
every week
Preach.
I fucking, you know,
Preach,
so it's
brother.
like,
Oh, preach,
walked
brother.
around. I didn't have nothing but my guitars and, you know, my music. I
Hell yeah.
wasn't even good at guitar at that time. I started playing guitar at that time, bro.
Shit, I still ain't good at guitar.
There's people in Crystal, Michigan. They're like, "That's the guitar man."
What? That's where I got that. Dan Electro's in Crystal,
Yeah,
Michigan.
Crystal, Michigan.
That's crazy.
That's where I was when I was homeless for a minute. I was
Sir.
out there because, I mean, that was local to my work. I had a
How
brother
old
that was
were you
close
when
to
you
me.
were
How's
homeless?
that Lake?
Oh, bro, that was just a couple years.
Can I ask you something?
25.
How old were you when you were homeless? And what's that
Yeah.
journey like? Because I think that a lot of us don't understand the real homeless story. Could you give us a quick take, like just kind of explain the reality of actually being homeless, please? I think the
Well,
audience needs
I
that.
mean, I definitely don't even, because my reality of it, like it hit fast and stuff, but mine wasn't nearly as bad as most what it actually means to a lot of people. That because I mean I did get out of the I was I was in the hospital for a little bit. I got out and I was financially in a spot, and me and my girlfriend at the time were no longer vibing. She was like, "Get out," and like I still
That'll
provided
do
for
it.
the home as much as I could. I still let her use the car, and I didn't have anywhere to stay, so I was doing everything I could as the man that I am to make sure her and her daughter had everything that they needed, and nobody was struggling, and continuing to work while like being stuck on with nothing. So like I mean I more or less like I mean I could have been a selfish person and said no, I'm taking what I got and running, and like I could have went and been somewhere, but I was more or less homeless because it was local to them. I wanted her to be able to use the car for work. I wanted her to be able to get her daughter around, and I was still trying to work. I was still working a full-time job until they had fired me because of my injury. So up until that point, like it was the most convenient spot for me to be able to hitch rides to work. So I mean, I was homeless and I was staying in a camper that somebody allowed me to use. So immediately, because I had people that I can be very grateful towards, like I did have a shelter over my head. I did have a car that I could get back and forth to my shelter. I just had to find rides, and I was just paying extra. But at that time, I had the means. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And a lot of times, people don't have the means. Like
Hell
veterans
yeah.
even coming back struggling, like you know, and like with serious issues. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot harder for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't ever want to like. I mean, I was homeless, but I was homeless in the sense that I put myself there to help make sure that
Someone
everybody
else.
around me had what they needed. And
Hell
I
yeah.
knew that I could
Definitely.
climb out of that hole. You know what I'm saying? So that was nothing like. There's
You're
actually
a
people
very
out there
honest
struggling.
person. That's something I've noticed. You're a very
Yeah, so
honest person. You are
yeah,
you
so
are
I'm
just
not. I
very
don't want to
real,
label
and I'm
that as
wondering,
homeless.
have you
Like I was
always been that,
starving.
or
Like yeah, always, bro. Like honesty's the best policy. It don't matter. And I
always?
tell you that every motherfucker. And
That's
I ain't
right.
trying to get nobody in trouble, but I be. You know, I smoke. Honesty is the best policy. Everybody out there, it's not. Don't be afraid of who you are. I tell everybody where I
Facts.
work. I'm like, I smoke weed. I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
fail. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be me, and I'm
Yes,
gonna show
sir.
you exactly what you can expect out of
Hell
me, and
yeah.
that's been nothing less but hundred
Hell
percent.
yeah.
No matter where I go,
That's real.
I've been in the past that everybody knows that Taylor Runyons was one hard working motherfucker, and you know he's
Oh,
always
yeah.
done the best with what he had, and I'd always built. You know what I'm saying? I was never wanting to be stagnant. I didn't make a lot of people upset, and sorry, not sorry, because I also drove people at that same time. People around me were like, "Yo, that's all it takes," and I'm like, "That's all it takes." Don't be scared to fucking just get up and go do something ever. And that's
Hell
why we're
yeah.
doing 13 states, 13 months
Amen.
right now. Fucking,
Yeah, tell us about that.
oh shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's March like 9th right now. Yup. And so far we've been to 6 states. Uh Ohio, Indiana, Georgia. You know, I don't even know if we count Michigan, but fucking
It's still a
Kentucky.
state. Yeah. Even if
Yup.
that's where you're at, it's
Yup.
still a state.
So I don't
It's
know, but
still a state.
Kentucky and
That's right. It's
Illinois.
still a
All right,
state.
Illinois,
That's right.
yeah.
Yep.
That counts as one.
Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, Georgia, Michigan right now, and then we're about to be we're on our way to Florida, and then next week is Texas. And
What
goals
state's that?
after that, we're also looking at Colorado, New York, Kansas City, and Oklahoma for
Fuck
April. So 13 states, 13 months is happening rather quickly, and all that was just from getting up and making a move, and it started with
Shit, you
just networking.
might have to make it 26 states in 13 months at
Yeah,
that rate.
yeah.
You
So
might
I
have to
mean,
set your
Yeah.
bar higher.
that's
Yeah,
why,
yeah, yeah,
that's,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real.
But no, see,
That's what I do.
we
I start
said-
Yeah,
crushing goals.
yeah.
I'm like, well, I can double
Yeah.
this. Fuck it. That's my new goal.
Exactly.
Yep.
So we are
That's
going
why
to
I
Then
said last
double that
year.
motherfucker. Run it up and double it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Run it up and double it.
26
Yo.
states, 13
Run it
months
up and
now.
double it.
Yeah, we got some ideas in the back, but yeah. So we set the expectation and exceed expectations is the goal for
Hell
sure.
yeah.
But yeah, 13
Hell yeah.
states, 13 months. Either way, financially, that's a lot. Like even when we're working full-time
How
jobs.
does the 13 months thing work though? Because there's only 12 in a year. I'm trying to figure that out.
They were saying, so that's what.
Hey, odd job, yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up.
No,
So,
I didn't even catch that shit. I've been hearing
Odd job
this for a
ain't
minute.
shit.
So okay, 13. We didn't even know this at that time, and I did. Subconsciously, we didn't.
That's
know
funny.
this
Odd job ain't
at all.
shit.
But regardless, so I remember Solo was talking to our film man Kazi Allen. Kazi Allen. He's our videographer. Does great work. He was talking to him and he was like, "We should do 12 states, 12 months." And I popped in and I was like, "Bro, 12 states, 12 months. Make that bitch a baker's dozen." I'm like, 13 states, 13 months. Let's get that bitch 13, 13. Let's go. And fuck it, I don't even really we don't recall the exact moment, but that's what it turned into, was 13 states, 13 months. And in our last state, Pennsylvania.
That's hilarious.
Off the list. In Pennsylvania, we got the tag, bro. So we all got on the back of our ears 13.
Yeah, that's fire.
13 is the number of manifestation.
Hell
You
yeah.
see, let's throw this on there.
Well, it's the 13th letter. Yup.
I was wondering if that's why you were doing it. It was because,
So 13 is the number of manifestation. 13 is the number of progress. 13 is, there's a lot behind the
progress,
number 13.
I got this song sitting over here called Progression by T-Run.
Oh, shit.
We can
Let's
run
hear
that bitch. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Should we play
So-
it? Because we're like
We
36
should
minutes
definitely
in.
play
And
it.
I know your time's limited tonight, Because
Oh,
you got to
Yeah, play
hop on
it.
that
We gotta
airplane.
shoot
Play it.
Tampa.
Yeah.
Checking off another
Yeah,
fucking
play it.
state.
Yeah.
Then
Are
play
we
it.
going to run it?
Let's
run it.
run it. Let's see what that goes. This is
DJ
what I
Oddjob.
DJ Oddjob in the building. We need one of those like Jamaican air horns. They're like, Oddjob in the building. DJ Oddjob.
He slips in, it starts slow.
Hold on, we're going to run it back.
Yeah.
We're still talking.
All right, bring it back.
Oh, what? It won't let me.
When he's
How do I
alone,
run
Should
it
be a
back?
volume
he's
bar.
talking to himself. So
Spit that shit.
if not anxiety
Spit it.
slips in, it starts slow.
It starts
the
slow.
image got more vivid as I'm grasping on that rope.
grasping on the
And now I'm
rope.
standing
And now I'm standing here without you. Screaming, please don't choke. I'm screaming, please don't choke. Girl, it'd be quite a fall from that pedestal.
If I hit the ground,
If I hit the ground, would you set it down stone? And stop chiseling, thinking that's all the farther I'ma go. Shit, another year goes by.
Why can't I still
feel that knife right against my soul? Want it so badly to know you, so bad that I hold you. Now I'm way past that, screaming in microphones. I how you drunk on how you felt alone. That's the way you made me feel. All those years dragged along. Maybe it was me to stay. I was scared to be alone. All that baggage out of pack. I'm spending years upon that road. So the day would come and you had to go. You had to go. We done built a lot. We can do a lot of things with these building blocks.
like this empty
Like this
vessel,
empty
this
vessel,
carcass.
this carcass.
Girl, I was made
Girl,
to
I
weather
was
the
made to
harshest.
weather the
The
harshest.
way you
The
hollow
way
me,
you
although
hollow
I'm
me,
feeling
although I'm
nauseous.
feeling nauseous.
I've been getting a
I've been
feeling that I've been car
feeling that
sick.
I've been car sick. And every day I'm still stuck inside that car.
But it's the place that I love at the
Place that I
same
love at the same damn time. I let them beats stay bumping while I take care of mine.
Not just mine is my
Not just
own. I
mine is
think
my
of us
own. I
as a
think of
whole.
us as a whole. So as I'm walking down this road, whether I am or not
I've been
alone,
looking in the
I've been
sky.
looking
Who
in
am I
the sky.
praying
Who am I
to?
praying
If
to?
I grab that
If I
wrong book,
grab that
all my
wrong
prayers
book,
true.
all my
I'm
prayers
grateful
true.
for them people who taught me a thing or two about this life I'm living in. I know you living in it too. If I took the time to wonder why, would you take the time to wonder too? Or would you take the time to plant a tree and let it grow so the two of us become a three? As we progress, you can see the three turns into four. And if we keep on pushing, that's gonna turn into more. But if I keep on going, dog, I'm going, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna see. Cut the wave, I'm about to part DC. I can also feel the weight of your world on my shoulders. I done carried you forever, I'm a soldier. Left, right, left for you. I would have given my last breath. It's true. I done threw my whole heart up in the stool. apart, girl, you done cooked me through. You had me spun around your finger like rotisserie chicken. And girl, it's tempting, isn't it? Temptation to get you shit. Another dude saying that you isn't shit. Talking shit about the mood he done put you in. I'ma say what it is. I sit alone taking shots up at that mood that I've been. Looking up into the sky, who am I praying to? If I grab that wrong book, all my prayers true. I'm grateful for them people who taught me a thing or two about this life I'm living in. I know you living in it too. If I took the time to wonder why, would you take the time to wonder too? Would you take the time to plant a tree and let it grow so the two of us could become three? As we progress, you can see that three turn into four. And if we keep on pushing, that's gonna turn into four.
Hey, that's the first time we had someone spin it live on the show, so shit.
What I'm gonna see, cut the way about the party seas. And if these memories haunting me, time to do me some laundry. What I mean by that, I'm about to get this best off of me. At least a little rain effect. I'm talking dirt and grime.
Good beer, Cousin Bob. What up, homeboy?
What's going on?
What up, homie? We just listening to music right now.
Imagine how far the dog can go with a little pride. Imagine how far you can make it if you never hide. Whether the night or the day, we rolling out anyway. You hear the dogs come through. You don't know what to say. For us, that's deja vu. It's just another day, and I've been looking in the sky. Who am I praying to?
Yeah, what up, Bob? There's beer chugging, Bob.
I'm grateful for them people who taught me a thing or two about this life I'm living in. I know
About this life we living in, I know you living in it too.
If I took the time to wonder why, would you take the time to wonder too? If you took the time to plant a tree, I would watch it grow so the two of us could become a three. And as I cherished it, it would turn up into four. And I kept on going, probably gonna turn into more. And I never stopped, never scared of what I could see. Knowing that I can cut these waves, I can part this sea. Stay beside me, girl, we got some things to see. And if you wanna stand behind me, put your trust in me. But if you feel that you're above me, who am I to judge? You know that he gon' do his thing. I'm finna clutch. I'm about to let that pretty butterfly right away. Don't try to put a free bird inside a cage. That's so I just wanna stay. Until then, I got a few words. You can turn the page. I can't put the blame on you. It was my fault. I chose to stay. When I ran into that hole, I found out that wasn't a price I was willing to pay. You can't have another piece of my soul just to throw away. I'ma keep on pushing down this road. I got more to see, girl. I done sacrificed way too many parts of me, so let's go.
Hell yeah.
Woo.
That was fire.
That was the first live performance on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
I like that. Yeah, I like that little free concert for us.
So that was fire. Nice. I didn't set the bar high because there was a lot of mistakes for sure. But, yeah,
and we've got real trouble in the podcast. We've got Beer Chugging Bob showed up. Boy, talk about a troublemaker in the chat.
Right.
Troublemaker in the chat.
There's a troublemaker in the chat. What's up, Bob?
What's going on, man? How are you guys?
Good, man.
We was talking about your
doing good, Bob.
thingy earlier.
Heard you were banned from going live on Facebook.
Well,
Yeah, we
yeah,
heard
that's why we did the loophole on StreamYard.
Yeah, we did the loophole.
Would you explain why that happened?
It actually, it's not even that fun of a story. We were out camping.
I was like, "Would you please explain?"
And
that's right.
You know, I just said something stupid. You know, I told my buddy not to fall in the fire because I didn't know the address to call 911. And Facebook kicked me off for that.
Are you freaking serious?
Dangerous activity.
Yep. Yeah,
that's why I
It's
got
a dangerous activity, right?
Hey,
yeah,
I got banned on
dangerous
TikTok
activity
because of my party
and
at the farm music video, and I had a big ass fire behind me, and that showed like a video of me lighting fucking fire with gas. TikTok banned me and said like dangerous activity, fucking It said some other shit too, like arson and
your
other
homeboy
shit.
needs a retwist on God.
Yeah. Homeboy needs a retwist on God.
I'm getting braided again soon. I'm excited.
Man, I had my Indian braid.
I
in the
just
other
looked at
day,
my
but
shit in the mirror. I need a
don't do all
retwist
that braid
bad,
like
boy.
eyebrow
Sorry
does,
about
man.
that.
I just
Dude, you
go
should,
from the
Hickory.
ponytail.
D-Runs,
I
you
just
should
go
too,
from the
bro.
ponytail like an Indian, bro.
You
You
could
know
be
what I'm
the
saying? So I got it like. Nah.
My girl can get braids soon. I can't wait till she do. She be looking bad
Me
with
and my
braids.
lady
I
are
don't
getting
know
our
about-
braids done the same day, the same way. Sometime this week.
Yeah.
I'm even
Alright.
getting yellow.
So
put in
y'all
my
getting
shit.
straight backs?
bro.
So y'all
Yeah.
getting straight?
you and your
The
old
what?
lady?
Straight backs or
Oh,
what
yeah.
y'all getting?
I'm doing the same thing I did last
Straight
time.
backs? Yeah, the
This
straight
shit
back.
look
I'm
dope,
having
on job. It did. It
I'm
looks
having
sick
some
as
yellow
fuck, bro,
hair
for real.
weaved in there. Since, you know, I'm all yellow and black anyways. Like, I'm
Black
going
and
to have some
yellow,
yellow
black
hair
and
weaved
yellow.
in there, too. Yeah, it's going to be dope.
Why don't you just dye your hair
Bob's
yellow
like,
and
what
black?
the
Just
fuck?
bleach it blonde and black. Just
What
bleach
the
it.
hell did I just jump
Already
into?
got the yellow extension, so it's going to be easier. I've never dyed my hair
Bob,
before
like
in my
these
life.
fucking
My
rappers
hair has
doing their
never
weird
been
shit,
dyed.
man.
That's what.
Healthy.
Hey, I'm one of those rappers doing weird shit, man. Hey, now,
Me too,
easy.
man.
Listen,
He said,
it
"We're
works,
in here,
guys.
bro.
It
We're
works.
in there." Oh
But
shit!
anyway, Bob, we need to hear about the rap Olympics and the rules
Yeah,
and
we
the.
were just talking
We
about
need
that.
you in
Yeah,
here for the
what's
rap
the
Olympics, Bob.
Stipulations.
Well, it's
What's
doing the freestyle, or are you doing the 30 seconds?
Yeah,
to
we
write
need the
thing?
whole scoop. We need
Yeah,
the down
we're gonna
low
do the,
scoop, Bob.
yeah, just a 30-second like freestyle verse thing. I mean, it doesn't really have to be a battle unless you guys like want to battle each other. But pretty much just a
It's
verse
not a
off.
battle.
A verse
Okay, so
off?
Per
you
se.
can
See the rap
Yeah.
Beyblades. We should turn this into
The rap
Beyblades, but with rap.
I used to play
Yeah.
Beyblades
Me
all
too,
the damn
man.
time, bro.
Hell
That
yeah.
shit was fun as fuck. I mean,
I'm disappointed. I thought we were freestyle rap battling. I mean,
I mean, you
That's
could if
right.
you
We
wanted
need to
to,
turn
but
this
I know
into rap Beyblades.
I'm not gonna
Oh, Jeff, you
freestyle
can't
if
freestyle
everybody else is
anyways.
writing, bro. I kind of can, just you know.
Well, I mean, you
gotta
really
stop
ain't gonna
it.
like because nobody really has time. I mean, unless you can write something, you know.
I can write a banger in like 15 minutes.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
I
If
can't
if
do
it's
it
a
like
writing
10
in
minutes.
30 minutes thing, then everybody, like a lot of those artists would be like, all right,
I'm
it's
with that
just
one.
like putting the lyric, like there's just gotta.
I write
like,
a
that
banger
won't be
in
in 5
fun for 'em.
minutes.
If
All
it's
the-
like
all
a play the beat
songs are
rap,
written in
like
about 10 to 15 usually.
Yeah.
I need a
Are we
retwist bad. My
cooking
shit's
So
all
what are
fucked up.
the
Sorry
what
about
are
that,
the
boys.
rules gonna be, Bob, and when is it gonna be?
I'm ready for it.
I don't know.
That's right,
It'll
we
be
need-
sometime when I'm allowed to go back on live.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I hear you.
You gonna
So,
sign up?
Okay.
I'm allowed to go back on live St. Patty's Day, so I might get kicked off again on St. Patty's Day. So we don't know.
We'll see how it goes. We can always use StreamYard.
We don't
fuck it.
know.
Yeah, but I still can't. I can't because when I did it, the streamer when me and Odd Job did it, I can't share to my
I had to
page.
show it off my Facebook, but I got
Yeah.
live on Facebook Live. I did. That's
Crazy.
fucking right.
Yeah,
That's crazy. You can't share your
Oh,
own shit
yeah.
to your page.
No.
not until I'm allowed to go live.
I can't tag him in it either.
God
I
damn, that's
He's
wild.
live with me.
Yeah.
So
I just-
so
Roll
it'll
out
be
of here in
sometime
about 5
after that.
minutes, boys.
Play
Five
the next
I'll
one
probably
of
do it
T-Gun's
there.
songs. He's
Oh.
got to leave soon. He's heading to Tampa.
You can play one
Fuck,
on that.
yeah.
Wait.
Oh, that's right. We
Pieces of ice or
got
something.
Florida boy on the way. That's right. We got Florida boy in the house. Yeah.
Yeah, we on the way to Tampa.
Another
What'd you
track
say,
before he has to
Outside?
leave, Dustin.
Pieces of ice or song to you.
Pieces of Ice is a lot shorter. Song to use like 6 minutes.
We're
That
going
one's got
Pieces
some
of Ice.
fucking
Alright.
meaning.
It's up to you,
I gotta
Bob.
go
Alright,
back to work
guys.
though, guys. I appreciate all you guys, and
Yes, sir, Bob.
yeah,
We love
when
you.
I'm allowed
We
to go
love
back
you.
Yes,
live,
sir,
man,
Bob.
we'll all go on
T-Gun's
there.
is gonna win it if you're
Then we'll
freestyling,
have you
so
back
I don't know
on here,
about
Bob.
that.
When you can go live, we'll get you back on,
I
Bob.
appreciate his fucking.
I appreciate you guys.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. We
appreciate
love
you,
you,
bro.
Bob.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
Bob.
sir,
Love you guys
Have a
all.
good one, man.
Love you, buddy.
All right.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace.
All right.
Doses.
See you, Bob.
And this is Pieces of Ice by T-Run.
Yeah, this one's
What
got
up, J
J-Bo
Flow?
on
Hell yeah.
Man,
And
it's
J
cold
Flow.
out here, but I love that shit. Hey,
About
dog.
to turn it up.
Cold out here, but I love that shit. Hey.
It's a ice. Put me together in this cold ass light. Life is so fragile, so my might shatter tonight. From day one off of that quill, I was 7 soul. What I'm building in my life, but they'll never know. I got sit around on my TV, so to my job, volcano, damn shirt that is tight. Everybody telling me that I better go up and slow like way down. How hard do I gotta work and how long will it take to make it out of my time? When I'm coming back, I'ma bring the whole crowd. Cause you both like down, let's hold down. If they don't want smoke, better slow down. Oh shit, I'm in the gas and I gotta go. Kick me out, I was on the road. I was feeling so damn low. Took away the whole fam, dog. I was like, damn, what's this? Next week you wanna do? I guess that we playing games. I guess that I'm taking straight to the top. Don't make a game all night, all day. I guess that's the price you pay. The only man that I'd ever take. I like women better anyway, but I'm doing now. Pack your bags and find a new home. Matter of fact, don't buy a two-pack. Matter of fact, don't bother coming back. It's the only thing that you gotta worry about. Into my bank account, premeditated. How can I say that? Say something that you don't think I'ma make it. Say what you want, so you can't even remember those things. Gotta face it. Not no basic. Take all my love and then waste it. It's on a bedroom. Never holding those nice big hips. Better with expensive chicks. Can't be realistic shit. These beautiful pieces of ice. Hold me together in this cold ass life. That was the first good dig I took. Life is so fragile, though mine might shatter. That might be a familiar little story right there. I was 7 soul. What I did in my life, they will never know. I got sick of walking around on my tippy toes. Told them all to watch out, the volcano about to blow. Want a motor bust to move when I'm grabbing that mic.
Bam.
Oh.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Fire.
Okay.
Fire.
I like it. Hell yeah.
That one was a bit different, but yeah, was like shit. But
You
most
performed
of my
that one at
songs,
the last show I was at with Thicker Billy, right?
Yep. The album release.
At the album release? Yeah.
Speaking of the album, the hard copies are in.
Boom.
Well, boom, all personally autographed with 2 exclusive
That's right.
tracks.
Shout them out,
My
Bob.
job is on one
Tell
of the
them about
exclusive
it.
tracks.
Yep. Yes, I
So
am.
we got,
Yeah, tell them
actually,
about it.
So we got 2 exclusive bonus tracks. One is Nothing to Something featuring Solution Odd Job. And another one is Back Road, which is a song that I did with J-Flow, actually.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. $10 a piece,
Hell yeah.
all gonna be personally autographed.
Fuck yeah.
If I gotta ship them to you, it's $10 plus shipping.
And they will go fast. I'm telling you, these will not
There's
be
only, like,
around long,
42
guys.
left.
If you're watching the
There's only
podcast,
42
tap
left
in.
that I've
Yep.
spoken for.
Yeah, they're already.
Yep.
Yeah,
If
I
you're
got-
watching this
I got a list
podcast,
here.
that's right.
People that I gotta
If you're
contact
watching the
and-
podcast, swoop on them. They will be gone. They will be gone. That's right.
Yeah, we only
Swoop
made
on 'em,
100
boys.
of them.
They
We
will
ain't
be
making
gone.
any more.
Yeah,
No, they're
sure.
not. This is a limited run only. They are not making more. Swoop on them.
And
Yeah.
Odd Job's
That's
putting
right.
his pubic hair in one of them. Oh, what? What?
Putting what?
My pubic hair in one of them.
Oh Lord, hey, that one might sell for more once you get famous.
When I come up Saturday,
That might sell for more, boys. You don't know. We might
yeah.
raffle that one off. We might have to get a raffle going for that one.
I'm gonna take one wild odd job groupie. You know
Hey.
what I'm saying?
You never know.
Yeah. One odd job
You know
groupie.
what?
At that
Yeah.
rate, she probably
Whoa,
got one
whoa.
already, anyways.
my wife calls
She
them
got
dust
one already.
bunnies.
Hey, we're
I
gonna
call
get
them
odd
what?
job
I
locked
don't
away.
know.
Odd job's girl's
She calls
gonna
them what?
kill us all here. We bet.
My wife,
We best
my
be.
wife, my wife calls them my dust bunnies because my real name's Dustin. So she's
Your
like,
dust
"There's fucking
bunnies."
dust bunnies."
That's funny.
That's Dustin Bunnies.
That's funny. That's funny, actually.
That's good shit.
That's a good one.
Oh,
That's a
fuck.
good one. No, that's a good one. That's solid. That's funny.
To all the dust bunnies. Odd Job's
That's
not going
actually a
anywhere.
good one.
Leave me
I'll give
alone.
you that.
See the ring?
That's funny.
Leave me alone.
All right, big dog.
Yeah, go
Appreciate
away.
that.
Yeah,
Yep,
go
I'm definitely
away.
gonna message a few of them guys.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
Well,
We got
shit.
T-Runs
Appreciate
too.
you coming on, bro.
Yeah.
I know you got to
We
shoot
did-
I know
out.
Hey,
I'm
T-Runs.
leaving early. Like I've been only on here less
T-Runs.
than an hour for sure.
Be all
Tim,
right.
hit me up, Dustin. Odd job. Have T-Runs hit me up about the opener
I'll
that
send you his
filmed
phone
here.
number.
Send
I'll
it
send
to
you
me
his
because
phone number.
yeah.
Where are
Perfect.
you
Do
out
that
of, you
because
said?
Ohio.
me,
Ohio.
Northern,
I'm out of
southern?
Ohio.
He's like 10.
I am out of
15.
the middle of Ohio. I'm basically close to West Virginia. I'm in Ohio, not far from West Virginia. I'm on the east
West
side,
Virginia.
the southeast side of Ohio. Southeast
Oh,
Ohio.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We all just chilling, man.
We all just chill.
Dirt roads
Appreciate you
and
coming on, bro.
dirt roads and
Appreciate
big
you,
trees,
big
boy.
brother.
Yes, thank you, T-Runts. Good shit.
That's right. That's right. Hell
We
yeah.
appreciate
Appreciate
you,
you
Sir,
guys
good
for having
shit.
me on here for sure. Nice meeting you, country bands. Always good seeing you, Odd Jobs.
Same
And
to
I
you.
appreciate y'all, all y'all
Same to
watching
you.
out there.
Hell yeah. And that's the Billy Bullshit
Yeah,
podcast.
that's the Billy Bullshit.
That's
Hell
the Billy
yeah.
Bullshit
I was
podcast.
like,
And that is
You
the
can
Billy
shut down
Bullshit
for
Florida,
podcast.
Bob.
That,
Go shut down
now
for
Yes,
us.
sir.
Got
Click
it.
the click the click click click
No.
click
Click the
click
end.
T runs
No, fuck
out.
you. I don't
Our
wanna.
interactive YNS solo 13